Welcome back to another beautiful morning off-grid.
My name is Karena. This is Shanae. And we are building strength by moving off-grid. Become part of this story on Patreon and read our private blog. Sponsor a square meter of the Enough Garden and watch it come to life. These are bantam chickens, the first group that we had. There are 11 now. We lost a whole batch of the babies when we were in Cape Town, but it happens. Over here we have the Australorp mix and a few of the bantams that now live there since we left. Here's our corn, just growing nicely. In between, there's some beans. Right here, we have potatoes that we planted before we left. The Enough Garden here is now pretty much done. We took the flowers out because they started to kind of rot. They were very close together. They weren't getting enough sun down at the roots, and we cut them out, but soil's still covered and we can start getting it ready for something new. That area specifically, I'm excited to see how it'll work because we dug out so deep and replanted it with the layers. So hopefully it will stay loose. And yesterday I planted 2 rows of carrots. Right here, Shanae's pride and joy. Shanae hit these poles in on either side so she could put a wire up top and pull each of the tomato plants off the ground. We have beans next to them. Some of the tomatoes are starting to get pretty big, and down there we have black tomatoes. Neither of us have had black tomatoes before, but these are African heirloom seeds. We're very excited about it. Here you can see some of them changing color. And I think they are still red on the inside. Here we have a bean plant, bush bean. There's a few of these around. And the dome that Shanae built has nothing in it now, but the plan is to use that for seedlings. It's been rainy the last few days, on and off. But yesterday, I had a chance to make a bunch of biochar. That wasn't the intention, but we burnt all the bush that was where our house was. I have a few more things that I want to do today after I work out. But first, I'm going to have a coffee with Shanae. She's getting ready to go to the school. projects I want to work on today include a little editing on my PhD and some cleaning. Yes, darling. But the priority is going to clean up some of the bush on the other side of that fence there, because since we've been gone, the monkeys and mongoose have been coming into the chicken coop, terrorizing the chickens, taking the eggs, and since we've been back, the chickens haven't been laying. And yesterday, at like 6:30 in the morning, I was just here and I started to hear the chickens freaking out, so I ran out and I thought I was going to see a mongoose coming out of the tent, but it was a monkey. And it was almost as tall as Shanae, and he just kind of stood there and stared at me, and I stared at it, and then he ran away. What are you doing? So we need to make a plan. Step 1 will be clearing that area. The fence doesn't seem to be a deterrent because he just jumped right over the fence. When he left, he jumped right out, no problem. So long term, we do need to make a better plan. But for now, that's not really an option. So we gotta do what we can, and hopefully it'll be okay. Hey. We got 2 little rat catchers before we left. This is hey, because that's what she responds to. Then when we got her sister, we named her Bale. We got hey, Bale. Hey, Bale! Storm's coming. Hey and Bale. They follow me everywhere. Yeah. That's okay. I like it. I like to start the day with some movements from the Build a House Challenge, which is an online exercise challenge that I created that focuses on strength and mobility. And these exercises can be done from anywhere, with anything, and with any skill level, because I share variations for scaling them up or down so you can create the workout that is best for you. So it seems like the wind might be blowing the storm out, and it's going to be sunny after all. So I'm going to get ready to go cut some of the bush out, but first Shanae asked me to refill the chicken's water and refill a second one that has a little bit of raw milk mixed with water in so that they get a little extra calcium, which will hopefully help the egg production. We also drink this milk ourselves, which comes from a local farmer, and it's delicious. Sometimes we put a mixture of honey and vinegar, I think, and garlic herbs in the water, but that's more Shanae's thing. So I'm gonna give them water, and in the second one, a little bit of raw milk. Hey! Well, you might as well drink it now. No use crying over spilt milk. Before this cat steals my milk again, these both have just about that much water in. And I'll add a little bit of milk in each. Not for you. Okay, stoked. No, I can't leave that unattended. Oh, no. Okay. I'm gonna take these to the chickens before she gets them. Now these guys. Now they have their milk and water. Over here is where we need to clear, because it was in this tent that a monkey climbed out of 6:30 yesterday morning, and it's a little scary, but clearing the bush should help at least with the hiding spaces nearby, especially for the mongoose. We saw the mongoose passing through this way, so we'll see. Need to get at least a little bit cleared, and this bush back here is already cut and it needs to be burnt so that rats and mice aren't breeding in it. So that's where we're at. Mission: protect our chickens, give us eggs, as a belief. Sometimes I worry it's one of the cats in there, or the mongoose, or monkey, or maybe they're just laying eggs. I don't know. Maybe they just got a lot to say. Alright. Hasn't rained yet. Clouds still look a little gray, but that's okay. So I can clear just a little bit along where this fence is. Down here, especially where the rhinoster bosses, is where the mice hunt was coming in. And the trees is actually where the monkeys were coming in. So the best we can do is at least take away some cover right here. And then I'm gonna go back inside and work on some things. Because Shanae was just here for a little lunch break, and we had some talks about how things are going over there, the other project, and I'm excited for her. I'm very proud of what she's doing, and we've got some work of our own that we need to get going so that we can keep things going. So let's smash. Got this? These things. So tiny. So terrible. Got a pretty solid start. This is the bush that was around here. I'm gonna eventually put it on a pile to burn, but for now, just want to do a little chomping. And look at this thing. An anthill, but they're growing rhinoster balls. I'm going to take that out and this area here, because right here, this path is where that mongoose came in. So if this bush is out, I think we'll be good. This anthill is stronger than I thought. Oh, here come the ants. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not bad. That one's left. First, you can see these ants. I thought they would bite, but haven't been yet. We'll let you know. Trying to close it off without any wind, but cleaned it up good. Rain's coming. Got a little bit of a glisten, I think, from the mist and sweat. But I feel warm and good. I feel like I need to run. So I'm going to do that, let my mind go a little bit about these ideas, and get a little bit of training in for my next goals.